What's going on, man? Lelo with the Stilo, aka Mr. Red Dirt Exotics. You know what I'm saying? We out here on some Oklahoma shit. I'm here with CMB, the brand. Count more blessings. So, what really inspired the name, like for the brand?
Just going through depression and trying to sort my way through it. And like I was just like I was talking to my cousin, like I was telling him I wanted to do a clothing brand, but I didn't know what I wanted to name it. So I had like a notebook. I'm just writing names in it, and I was reading the Bible. I had started reading the Bible, getting closer to God, going to church and stuff. So it was just me like trying to overcome the depression and incorporate my mom's name into it too. So and I was just it just came one day, like just came into my head. that
So,
is
so you said, just kind of it come from a place of like depression. And, I mean, was that something that you told yourself, like in that space, like count your blessings, like you know what I'm saying, like
that's just how I overcame the depression. Like I started to show gratitude towards more stuff. Like we always look at the negatives in situations, but it's also a lot of the positives that come from bad situations. Like we tend to think that bad things is just bad when it's really good stuff that come from it. Because you don't even like if bad stuff don't happen to you, how do you grow? How do you get higher?
honestly, just on that topic, I feel like you really find out who you are when you go through shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I feel like that's so much just, what I went through too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really getting in my bag, like, really focusing and locking in on my craft and stop, like, waiting on everybody to, like, jump behind me and support it. Really just being intimate with what I was doing is kind of one of the things that I used to kind of get through some of my,
Yeah.
worst stuff that I was going through. And I feel like, even when it come to helping people, my belief now is if I see somebody going through what they go through, I feel like it's almost like trying to play God if you step in and try to help too much, because I feel like you find out who you are when you're going through shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
That's
sure.
where character get built. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You raise a kid that don't go through nothing versus a kid that kind of had to see some stuff growing up. You dealing with two different adults. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like you know how to appreciate stuff, and especially when it comes to your brand, that was one of the things that you was working on during that time. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it probably mean even more. Like every time you say the name, you say it's your mother's initials.
Yeah.
And so that plus the, tying into the,
Yeah.
the name, oh, crazy. Crazy. So I dig it. Mental health, like that's definitely something that our community don't really like. We don't talk about that shit.
Nah.
We don't
It's
talk
like
about that shit.
PTSD, a lot of stuff. Cause I just went through a lot, and I never grieved or none of that. So it's just like in that time space of where I was before the brand was started, like how it came about. I had like just got out of a like bad relationship. And then, well, like it wasn't even a bad relationship. I said bad breakup. It was a bad breakup,
Mm.
and just on to right after that, I lose my mama. So it's just like a lot of bad stuff happening to me at once while I'm trying to overcome depression, and I'm in therapy, like
Uh,
trying to talk
I
to
was
a
just about to
therapist.
say, look, I feel like that's the main thing that the black community don't do. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we going through stuff, I feel like we let it fester so long and people end up becoming what they went through. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so by addressing that, that was you taking the initiative to, change the outcome. Now, was there a point in time where you didn't have it figured out and it kind of was like consuming you? Did it affect your brand? Did it affect, the work you was putting in towards the brand? Did that ever come into play?
Nah, cause it was like I kind of started the brand after. I
Okay.
mean, like I did I held a gun to my head when I was like right before, probably that was in like October 2020. I had put a gun to my head and everything. I threw all my bags in the trash can so couldn't nobody like find me my phones and everything. I threw it all in the trash can, drove somewhere, and like put a gun to my head. And then I sat and thought about it because one of my best friends, she killed herself in I think 2014, and I thought about how I felt when she killed herself. So that, and then I was going to church and just thinking about God and thinking about my mom at the time, like thinking about all the people I was gonna hurt if I did it, and that's the reason why I didn't, because I thought about how I felt when my friend did it. But it also made me see like that I felt bad when she did it because I felt like I wasn't a good friend, but she didn't necessarily like come and talk about it either.
Nah, facts.
So
You had said something before, and then we'll move on to the next thing. But you had said something before about like people thinking bad stuff or going through bad stuff is always like a bad thing, but there's a good in it and all that, you know. And you had mentioned the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we give a lot of stuff to the devil, right? Oh, that's the devil trying to do this, and that, and that's the when a lot of times it really probably be God protecting you from other stuff.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And it's just not nothing that you're gonna see until you get on the back end or whatever it is that you're going through.
no
And
facts.
so just from this moment, you know what I'm saying? I just, I think it's we gotta push that more in our community. Just like, everybody's not equipped to help somebody go through that because everybody's going through what they going through. But for you being somebody who has kind of took the steps to resolve or even just walk into the direction of resolving what you got going on with you, I feel like that's something that you know the people that support your brand, the people that as family, friends, even the strangers, like if you're not already doing that, I think that would be something dope to incorporate in your brand too, like on some mental health shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on some positive type shit. You know, you already got a lot of good shit going with your brand, but just for me being, I like to think I'm a visionary, but I just listening to your story and looking at the brand, I think that would be something dope. You would be able to reach even more people with not like, oh, this is what's popular. This some shit I dealt with, and this was a product of that. This is the outcome of, you know what I'm
No
saying?
facts.
Me going
I
through what
mean,
I went through.
I went to ministry school for 2 years.
Oh
I just
shit.
didn't
Okay.
finish because
Damn, that I would have never knew that shit. Ministry school?
yeah.
Oh damn. Hey, this some exclusive shit. This some trade. Hey, Red Dirty's Eyes. We pulling it out of motherfuckers. Ministry school. What's up? Let's
Yeah,
talk about that.
I went to ministry school for 2.5 years, but like my when I was in my ordination year, it got difficult because of like my sexuality and stuff. Like it just
Yeah.
that type of stuff ain't. So I just stopped because of that. Like it was just because they wouldn't give me any of my credentials because of that. So I feel like I'm like going to school. I can't get nothing. Like I'm just here, but that's still God. Like can't nobody take away what God is putting in you or what you doing. So regards to that, and even like the Christian world is just you gotta accept people as they are because God taking people as they are. When Jesus was walking and when Jesus was saving people, he's not turning nobody away because they were something. They went to him for help and he helped them. He didn't ask them about who they were as a person or none of that. It's just you ask, you get. That's what it was. But yeah, it kind of just like discouraged me. So, and I didn't get to finish because like I wasn't getting email back. I couldn't get my books no more. It was just a lot. So I just ended up didn't finishing it. That's
I heard you mention before, it's a lot of people from the sideline that do a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that do a lot of hating, but I always tell my people this. If somebody got something bad to say, if somebody hating, they weren't gonna buy nothing from you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't a customer anyway. So I mean shit. That support, those strangers, the people that just run into you, from seeing you post and stuff like that, those gonna be the people that's really, really gonna lock in and support you. Some people would get uncomfortable for them to be around you because you're not the same version of yourself that you was when they was up on you. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to keep you in that version where they had the most control, right? Now that you getting bigger, the brand getting bigger, it's getting a little more uncomfortable to be around you. And a lot of that hate, what I realized this year, 2020, hey, can we get us some water or something? Like that? Oh, no, no, I'm just
No, I
fucking
got
around.
bronchitis.
Oh, okay, I got you, I got you.
Like this smoke be messing with my lungs.
Oh, yeah, see. That's why y'all only smoking here. No smoking. Red Dirty Exoticz. Anti-smoke. But, damn, what was I saying? I was about to say some fire shit. Damn, what was I saying? What was I saying? What was he talking about? It was the support. It was the people getting uncomfortable being around you. Hold you to that certain version of you that get uncomfortable being around you. Damn, you getting too big. But I was going somewhere with it. I was about to take us to church on God. Damn, where the fuck was I going with that shit? Fuck. It like people, strangers.
Girl, last year
Damn, I
on
don't
my
even
water.
know. I don't even know.
My
I don't
girl
even
lash
know
was on the
where.
bottom of my water.
Oh, really?
I was like, what is this?
Caterpillar. Now that supporter motherfucker though. And I mean, I feel like as an entrepreneur, once you really realize like that you your own biggest support and you learn how to be fluent in talking about what you do and you find a way to bring it up in every conversation, like, oh man, them pants is nice. I actually made some just like that. You know what I'm saying? You look kind of fly. I make clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like just even finding a way to bring that shit up and throw it in their face. That's what I was gonna say. Right? What I was gonna say was using social media and stuff like that. I found that even with strangers, and I talked to my brother Trey Dexters about this, people are more likely to shop with you if they run into you versus you running into them in a lot of situations online. If they run across your post or your clothes or you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you're doing, they more likely to shop with you than you like kind of DMing and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not that that stuff don't work, but I feel like for the masses and just kind of, after talking to Trey about it, like, shit, you damn near got to be your own, like, promo person, your own. When you got a brand, you play a lot of roles until it get big enough for you to put people in those positions. But I feel like you understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got the clothes going. I mean, it's definitely it's definitely adding to the overall like Oklahoma scene. You know what I'm saying? People like you are gonna be the people that's gonna bring more business here as a whole. That person that's stopping by your store to get an outfit might walk by the person that bought a dog from me and they like, damn, that motherfucker hard. The fit could have been the conversation piece. Or, hey, what song is that? Oh shit, who is that? Oh, that's too. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. The more that we do together as branding and stuff like that, I feel like the more we add to the state. I'm tired of hearing people, oh, Oklahoma boring. Oklahoma, man, there's a lot more going on than these people know, and you know that.
Yeah.
You one of the people making this shit move. You got people walking around with your name on. You know what I'm saying? So if if you could tell another entrepreneur like something, you know what I'm saying, like give them advice in regard to sticking to it, like what would you tell them in regards to like like not necessarily forming the brand, but just kind of like the consistency part of it. Like, what would you tell somebody that was asking you how how do I keep going? How do I stay consistent? Like,
Believe in yourself. Like don't be discouraged by people talking and not messing with you or not clicking. Like just focus on what you trying to do. And like me, I just put God first. Like I just pray and keep pushing because this my purpose. It's like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and as long as you walking in what you supposed to be doing, there's nothing or nobody that can stop you. Or like that's what you want to do. So keep pushing. Like why you gonna quit? If you quit, then that's when you fail. But if you keep going, you don't fail.
mm,
Like you keep getting bigger.
mm,
Like your favorite rapper, he didn't quit after his first song. He didn't like you don't quit after the first few times. Athletes don't quit when they get hurt. They go recover and come back. Like you
yeah,
sometimes you gotta take some time off and get your mind right and go back to what you was doing. But just keep going. Like, figure it out. You gotta come regard. It gotta
Gotta
come.
come.
It
Look,
gotta
hey,
come.
hey, you can't lose if you trying.
Yep,
But
you
if you're
can't
not
lose.
trying, you lost. Right.
Man,
I can dig that. So I'm a new brand. I'm a clothing brand. How do I push? How do I get my stuff out there? What do I need to do? I'm asking you. What do I need to do? I'm new to this. I see you, what I'm saying? You got the clothes popping. I see you got the store opening up. You got clothes in the mall and stuff. What do I need to do?
get out there with people and talk to people and put it in people's hands too. Like, don't
Okay.
be afraid to. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my first few drops, I gave a lot of it because when you a state like Oklahoma, this is a follower state. I hate to say it, but it's a following state. So they got
Consumer.
they got to see other people in it or doing it in order for everybody else to do it.
Yeah.
Like, it just take a couple people for them to see a few people in it, and then everybody else gonna want to do it. And that's just like that's how I did it. I just paid attention to what was around me and looked, and like that's just what I seen. Like, if you put the right people in it and they like it, for some reason other people gonna act like they like it too. like, 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 even
They
if
gonna
they
act
don't
like
like it,
they
I'm about to
like
say, even if
it.
they don't like it, they buying it. Like, some people be buying it and they like I see them say negative stuff about it, but it's like you still spending your money on it.
Hey,
So at the
battle
end of the
already
day,
won.
yeah, like
That's crazy. Look, I said people that hate on you ain't gonna be a customer, but you won if somebody hate on you and they bought it still. They still spend money with you. Oh yeah, that's a win. Hey, you
like, cause you do.
promo and you bought it. Thanks. Appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, well, we about to wrap it up, man. Yeah. Anything else you wanted to speak about? Any new drops? Any good news coming up? Anything for your people you want them to, what I'm saying, be on the lookout for?
I mean, I'm about to drop this in 3 colors. I got
Okay.
a outfit that, like, I got a zipper outfit that I'm finna drop. The color change, I call them chameleon. The chameleon hoodies and t-shirts, I'm finna drop those too. And I feel like 2025 gonna be a big year for CMB. Cause I know that I'm going higher. Like, even just starting on the content and talking to people more and just getting out there more, it's gonna go higher. So them is
Bet.
that's
Well,
what.
look, yeah, I was just about to say, man, where can everybody follow you at?
The brand page is ForeverCMB Authentic, and my personal page is T Brewer _4, number 4. But
Already you heard that. It's the IG. It's the
yep,
IG
IG
and
and the
all that.
Facebook. Yep.
Facebook. All right, bet, man. Y'all know who it is, man. Red Dirt Exoticz. That's my Instagram, my everything. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, Leland Finn. Don't too much go on there. You know what I'm saying? But follow me. Follow me everywhere. Come see what we doing over here, man. Real Oklahoma shit. Traductions. Got the whole gang in here. Yeah.